Kohima laga State Museum de aji August 2 de basic Loinloom weaving for children and women laga 2-day training program lishe. Program the Department of Women Resource Development, Government of Nagaland, Vilone Sakrera, special guest Grace Kurisha ro project to launch kurishe. Vilone bra program de kota kura samay kushi ki projects bra bishi maikya ro bacha khan ke modat koribo ro Loinloom art vapas jinda kura do appreciate kurubole laga khatamikta se. Exotic Eco laga secretary Vitono Haralu bra jonashi ki project to Kohima Meluri Noklak parent aro pekte initiate kuribo. Ito hai nagina dusra aspiring districts jun khan capacity training lobole mona se dadebi initiate kuribo kushe. Janai diase ki Chief Minister Innovative Fund Peter project o fund kura laga se. Training laga second day do Dezepe village chumugiri made thakibole ase.
Positions that we hold, that we all, as members of the community, we continue to support the artists, we continue to support the products, and it is here that I will be giving an opportunity to the first recipient of this capacity building training, where we have a component to acknowledge a master weaver who has been doing a remarkable work. From our department side, we have been trying in little ways to help revive our traditional art and culture also. And today, as we are having this program here, we are very encouraged, and with the kids, 20 of them that have come here also, that they will be able to at least learn something about our culture also by visiting the State Museum. And I'm sure this will have make a good impression on the mind. As they grow older, they'll remember back to this day where they had this competition, this launching of this program also. So this is it is a great honor and an encouragement for all our officers and staff also to be having this program here, the launching of the Loinloom weaving training project under the CM Innovative Fund.
Weaving is something that even our department has been trying to pursue, in the sense that in the recent year, we have sent some proposals to the government of India, seeking some schemes which will promote both the handloom as well as the backstrap, the Loinloom. So we do not know when this will get through, whether it will be approved or how long it will take to come. But we are hopeful that we will see something out of this also. And if it does come through, then definitely all the graduates, should I say, that the students that graduate out of the institute, we will definitely find ways and means to help them also. And then we will help them not just in legal ways, but to set them up in such to be able to the extent possible where they are able to stand on their own feet. And also to build weavers collectives and things like this, weaver societies, collectives, where women can get together and go for better and more production, so that we will be able to at least start the market with our own traditional. The designs need not be fully traditional, but things that are working here using our own raw materials. which are appealing to the eyes and which are appealing to the.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the launching has been opened, I will be calling in for the competition. So this competition is going to happen between 4 groups, and from each group there will be 2 participants. So we will have 2 rounds for warping and weaving.
Style design alak-alak dunia bi pai thake ule bi manula kiniwo manula chulawo iniga la mom nadie moido ki manu ki pare ase mone pare ta itu try korobo moi manu khan itu nishina pare ase moi itu parebo la buina moi bi mom do work buina mom di na itu khan bi pure je gasto ni mothanda na galante paula la ya se usor te bagan de ula laga khamni doine itu kham to pura ste itu kane amni kham bi itu gas itu kam nai na bole bi itu pata itu kam nai nira la to na bagi bi amni pata alat bi doige dai purbo paribo aro gas alat bi dai purbo paribo.
Unless we hear the voices of the artisans, it is we, the facilitators, who are voicing out that I'm not a weaver, but definitely I'm a daughter of a weaver. I understand, but only a weaver can express how she is feeling and how she looks at her art. The second thing is our platform speaks about lending the voice in finding their voice, and we only have a limited role, but along with it, we feel that we can amplify the silent voices that needs to be heard. And we thank the Honorable Chief Minister for this initiative that they have accepted, and also supporting and collaborating through the Women Resource Department and the Art and Culture Department for collaborating with Exotic Eco Society. Also uprooting them from the indigenous native villages and taking them to the cities is what commercializing is also happening. And this is not just with the weaving, it is also happening with the black pottery also. Many a times, artisans are not taken to such platforms, and it is somebody else speaking on their behalf. We've been able to advocate this by saying, please hire or give a slot for a translator, so that the artisan does not miss out that opportunity to express her art. And I think this is something that we all should advocate for and push for, so that the voices of the artisans are not left behind. As facilitators, we create that, I think we should gauge that gap and fill it.
Namely Kohima, Meluri, Noklak, then we're also going to Beren, then we're going to Peg, and any other district, aspiring district who would be interested to take this capacity training. So we are the implementing agency, and this particular initiative is of Exotic Eco. And we wanted to do this because we've been doing this for the last 15 years in capacitating more than 500 weavers. And we wanted to also advocate and also make women aware of their rights, especially on the weaving sector, because there are so many schemes that is meant for the artisans, but it is not made known to them. Children of any age, starting from 7 to 13, that is the best age to learn, from the basic. So once the basic foundation is built, We are also not saying that these children or women who are learning or being capacitated should become weavers. But it is also with this idea and intention that our traditional Loinloom does not die. So today we see a lot of vocational activities going on. Why not our traditional art? Why not basket weaving? Why not weaving? And to be honest, this is dying art because women have stopped weaving for various reasons. It is not just how women are quoted, oh lazy as there are many factors. Today, if you speak and interview artisans from different age groups who have been continuing the art silently, some on a commercial basis, some on orders, there are varieties and categories. I think we need to spend more time with our artisans and share the stories. And from there we will get to know what we can do, rather than pointing fingers that, oh, Mikey Manu lazy as say. But with this modern technology that is also coming in, it is becoming a challenge with innovation that is coming in, digitalizing. We need to keep in mind, is the community benefiting or it's the individual benefiting who's doing it? So a lot of times you will see individuals promoting community work or the community name, but they're profiting for themselves. And the community at large is left behind. So I think these are some of the things we have to be sensitive, mindful, and ask the right questions. And this is debatable, I'm telling you, because a lot of people will say that nobody's picking it up, so I'm doing it, so you should be grateful to me. But I think it's the intention. And artisans should be given platforms to voice out their good side, the bad side, and also areas where they want to improve and grow. And it is safeguarding our interests only. And as indigenous Naga community, I think it's very important to respect each other's culture. So if I'm Zelia, well, I am Zelia, and I take an Angami shawl and I cut into pieces because I like or I have a better idea to present it. I think it's important to take and seek permission from the community that I have this idea, would you mind if we can collaborate? So I think taking permission doesn't mean it will be a yes. So the rejection should not be taken negatively. And the promotion of our culture should be done in the right way, because today we will see a lot of our celebrities and popular figures are fusioning our attires, and people are confused which is authentic and which is not. So I think through this platform we are also trying to educate many people who are wanting to promote our culture, but we want to say that these are the do's and don'ts and we must respect, and there's a thin line for it. So through this project we want to also collaborate with departments like as such we have done today with art and culture, which is the right platform, who has been safeguarding at the same time promoting and preserving through documentation, and also through the Women's Resource Department, because they work with women of different stakeholders. So we look forward women and children who are capacitated and will be receiving the seed money through a model, a business model that they will be designing. They would also get ample opportunity from different departments to handhold and also to grow and become sustainable in itself. And perhaps our other intention is to safeguard the interests of our community and our natural resources, because there's a lot of sense of exploitation that is happening where people are taking credit of identifying our natural resources, which has been there for so many years, but they seem to say that, oh, we found it. So I want to take and say that some of us are waking up. So I hope that this waking up and awakening will help others to be mindful of their community, and every community has a right to say not to misuse the natural resources and traditional attires, and that doesn't mean that we are being regressive. A lot of people have quoted us like that we are being regressive, we are being too strict, but our traditional attires have meanings, have a history, our sentiments are involved, and it's not a cloth that can be made into a sofa cover or something to be laid out on events. And I think this is something that our people also need to understand. Our traditional shawl is not for tablecloth. It is not a table mat. It is not a doormat. It is a heroic and also a history storytelling. And unless we respect that, nobody's going to respect that. So how we tell our story is very important. So I hope that helps. Yeah.
So in reviving of this indigenous traditional wearing under the CM project, so what will be your target and how do you identify those beneficiaries under this project?
So we're looking out for 100 weavers in 5 districts, as I've mentioned, and this is only for the interested children and women potential weavers and people who have experiences. So for example, skilled weavers who are good in mekela making and shawl, they do not know how to do cushion covers and table runners. So that's diversifying the art of weaving into other products. And many of the weavers who know and have learned how to make table runners and cushion covers don't know how to do shawls or intricate design. So every skill set is different. So we want to catch hold of the potential weavers and also see how we can amplify them in areas where they need to learn. So it can be design thinking, it can be weaving, learning from the base, it can be about natural dyeing, it is also about using natural yarns. Like today we have Kekuwe, she is a master weaver. So we would be using her help in facilitating sessions where she can educate weavers on how to use nettle. Another thing we want to educate is that you cannot take away the natural yarns from the indigenous community. You can take the final product, you can place orders, but not in bulk, because that is very something to be questionable, and we've got limited products for that. So natural yarns, how do you use that? So Exotic Echo has been working on growing back our natural cotton. So a lot of these weavers as farmers have been able to work between agriculture and weaving, and these two goes hand in hand. So it is through this training we would be capacitating children how to grow their plants, at the same time learn how to weave, produce, and also have a design thinking from a young age. So it's not necessary a person has to become a weaver, but it is to have them the foundation as an indigenous woman, from the Naga community, that we know something and I'm proud of something. So it's part of your identity. I think there's a huge identity crisis. So today I'm wearing a mekhala, or maybe all of us are wearing a traditional attire. Most of us don't even know what we're wearing. So I think that's where the base of education starts from home. Yeah. Thank you.
Emporium Nagaland is India's premier aviation, hospitality and cruise line training and international job placement consultancy. Trained and blessed over 20,000 youths from Nagaland in prestigious international brands. The only institute in Nagaland that hosts top airlines, cruise and 5-star hotel campus interviews. The first institute to conduct international cruise campus interview in Northeast. We are open to students of class 10 and above. Emporium provides 100% placement assistance, empowering educated unemployed youths with global opportunities.